There we go. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is your old buddy pal, Cameron Headshot 261 here. Alright. So, we are beginning another episode with the Angry Video Game Nerd. This is Ghostbusters Part 3. I think this is the conclusion part. Angry Video Game Nerd. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this party started, and let's go. So this episode was up. If I hit pause. Uploaded on April 3rd of 2007. This came out on September 9th of 2008. Alright. Alright, take it away! So, section 1. Ghostbusters conclusion. Okay.
Ghostbusters 2
so
on
that's Ghostbusters 2 on the NES.
The game starts out with this little intro with Vigo. You see him at the end too when you lose, and both times he does the Elvis lip.
I don't know why he's doing the Elvis
lip.
lips.
The subway at the River of Slime, and that's right. Wow, the game actually has levels with a simple goal to get to the end without dying.
And
Yay.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. Ghostbusters should be nothing more complicated.
Well, I guess that's a bit of improvement there, I will admit.
Zapping ghosts. So it's a huge improvement over the first game. But that's not saying much. It still sucks monkey fucking puke.
I mean, but it ain't saying much. It's still gonna suck.
And that's interesting because the movie Ghostbusters 2 is definitely inferior to the first one. So I guess the formula works like this. A good movie equals a shitty fucking game. But a not so good movie equals a game that's not as shitty.
Yeah.
This time the Ghostbusters only shoot slime. They never use their proton packs.
But why did they?
Controls could have been better.
But why are they only shooting slime? They should also. It should have been like a thing that you can switch between like the proton pack and the slime. Why is it just slime?
This is a hard one to explain, but just play it for a while, then pop in Contra, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's also stupid that A shoots slime and B jumps. Usually it's the other way around. As for start and select, they don't do donkey dick. Usually start is pause, but here, there's no fucking way to pause the damn game.
Okay, so that's their mistake there. They didn't add the pause.
It's like tough shit if you gotta take a shit. You gotta take a quick shit. You gotta turbo turds. I'm trying to play the game. I got shit stains in my pants.
Yeah,
Answering message on
that's
my phone
gross.
says, "Sorry, I'm playing Ghostbusters 2 on Nintendo." What a selfish game. Bottom line, have a fucking pause button. God
Yeah.
damn it.
No. Why would you throw that? That was good merchandise. You don't even know how much money you spent on that. Don't break it.
Well, the game definitely has its variety. The second level, you're driving around and dodging shit. Shooting ghosts
But at least there's no drunk drivers.
that look like bed sheets with 2 eye holes cut out, sort of like Charlie Brown's Halloween costume.
It does.
Oh, and the car's alive, because when it dies,
What?
it bleeds. Yeah.
How's the car alive? It's not like it's possessed. Well, besides the possessor from Ghost Frozen Empire, but besides that, they didn't have like a possessor type of ghost. So this makes no sense how the Ecto 1 is alive and it's bleeding out blood. I'm sorry. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, it's not like it's pulling off the evil spirit thing from that one of the episodes of season 2, I believe, of Ash vs. Evil Dead, when the Delta got possessed because of the book of the Eponomicon.
It gets mangled into a bloody mess. Yeah, I know, it's red slime. Level 3's the
it's red
courthouse.
slime. Okay,
oh
never
wait,
mind.
is that Kool-Aid? Give me the Kool-Aid! Oh, fuck. Level 4, you're driving again. Like before, there's holes you gotta jump over. But you gotta make sure that you drive over the arrows because they're the speed boosters. Oh, get out of my way!
That's stupid.
Ghost. Alright, here we go. Oh, there's another. Oh, come on! And you think I'm doing bad?
I mean, I get there's like potholes and whatnot, but really, do they really need to do all that?
Into everything. The only reason it even gets by is because after you hit something, you're immune to damage for a brief moment. You can pass through. But
that's stupid.
Really, why is the game having so much trouble playing with itself? It doesn't
I have
know
no
it can
clue.
move up and down or jump. The game sucks at itself more so than any human being, regardless of age or experience, could possibly suck at the game. The irony just baffles me. So anyway, level 5 is the abandoned subway. It seems like somebody's off screen to the left, just constantly throwing junk in your way. I mean, what is all this shit? Fuck.
I don't know.
So here's level 6, the Statue of Liberty. Remember the scene in the movie where the Ghostbusters used the NES Advantage to control the Statue of Liberty?
Well, I'm playing it with the NES.
Oh no. Sorry, I was reading something. Oh boy.
NES Advantage right now. And that's kind of weird, don't you think, in the movie? One of the most famous icons of the United States being controlled by a Nintendo controller. Nintendo ruled the fucking world.
But some of the games are not, like, you know, they're not that much good.
That's what I was talking about before. I don't know what these things are that you're supposed to be shooting at, though. I guess they're ghosts, but they're shaped like fish. And if they're ghosts,
yeah, why are they shaped like fish?
Ghosts I've ever seen, doing choreographed dances in the sky. So now we're in the city, so I guess this is level 7, and we're fighting bungee jumping skeletons, I think. Here we go, at the museum, covered in the river of slime. And this is the final level of the game. And by now, it's all starting to look the same. There really isn't any more variety in the gameplay. The only thing different is the backgrounds. Yet they're all based on scenes.
So there's only 4 backgrounds?
The slime, the courthouse, the abandoned subway, and finally the museum.
There's only 4 backgrounds.
You're doing the same exact thing. Just walking to the end of the level, shooting ghosts overhead, and dodging things that go up and down, bounce across the screen, sweep across the ground, or just wiggle all over the place. Damn, I hate all this shit. Fuck. Bitch. Ass. It pisses me off. Well, like they say, it's better to be pissed off than to be pissed on. So, you have to play through the level 4 times to get all the Ghostbusters through. That's right, they actually have all 4 Ghostbusters. So when you get to the end, you watch them shoot slime all over Vigo, and then that's it. He doesn't even come out of the painting. The game's over. You win. So, to save time on developing an end boss,
that was fast.
Instead they just make you go...
I looked away from... I was just going to run the back of it.
To get all the Ghostbusters through. That's right, they actually have all 4 Ghostbusters. So when you get to the end, you watch them shoot slime all over Vigo, and then that's it. He doesn't even come out of the painting. The game's over. You win. So, to save time on developing an end boss, instead they just make you go through the last level 4 times. What a piece of shit.
Hey, come here. It's dog shit. That's what it reminds me of. This game reminds me of dog shit.
Oh, is that like actual dog shit? Jesus. You didn't actually have to show it.
Can Sega do better again? Well, let's find out.
Maybe Sega.
Ghostbusters on the Sega Genesis.
I mean, Sega Genesis, they do some better games in the NES.
Now, yet this game was released about the same time as Ghostbusters 2 on Nintendo. Rather than making their own game of Ghostbusters 2, Sega made something completely original. Well, there's only 3 Ghostbusters again. I mean, what's the problem
seriously,
with Winston?
why did it not have Winston? Like, what is with just the original 3? Like, what's wrong with Winston?
They got big heads and they walk like they're crapping down their pants. They got dialogue scenes and not 1 but 2 stores, an item shop and a weapon shop. Again, resorting to that old tired idea of having the Ghostbusters buy all their own equipment. Then you got the map screen, which, thank God, it serves the only purpose that it should, selecting which order you want to play the stages in. So you can go into the little house, the apartment, the bigger house, the high-rise building, and after you've beaten all that, you can go to the castle. The stages are non-linear in a sense that you don't just run through from beginning to end. You gotta find your way around. You can climb ladders, swim, and explore the whole place until you found and defeated all the boss ghosts, which there's several of. And when you defeated them, you get to lay a trap and catch a Slimer in true ghost-busting fashion.
A lot more better.
After you clear the stage, you get money, and then you leave. So that's the concept, which is enough to keep you entertained. The control's great. Walking and jumping is perfectly responsive. You can easily
Well, at least you can aim it better.
You can crawl. It's fun blasting things. The sounds and music are original, and the caricature look I find kind of amusing, actually. This is what you call a game. I like this. I like this? I can't believe what I'm saying.
I think the world is coming to an end. Seriously, like fire and brimstone coming down from the skies. Rivers and seas boiling. 40 years of darkness, earthquakes, volcanoes, the dead rising from the graves, human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together.
Dogs? What does dogs and cats living together have to do with anything?
About it that sucks.
Like those tablecloths that wrap you up, you can't even do anything but wait. They don't even do any damage, so what's the point?
So if you can't do anything to it, then why did they add that to the game then? That was literally pointless.
From me for about 5 seconds. There's also an overabundance of weapons and items, which out of all of them, only one is really mandatory. The night goggles. Without them, there's no way you can get through the fire level, because you can't see shit. Look at this. I can't tell where I'm going. And the goggles run out of juice, so if you're far along in the level and they start to dim, you're fucked. You gotta kill yourself, go back to the store to buy more goggles, and then start the level all over again.
Well, that's real stupid.
I also hate these fire towers. It's like, no matter how well you estimate the jump, you either end up getting burnt because you jumped too short, or accidentally touch the fire trying to get as close as possible to jump. And also, you have to make sure that you time your jump right, or the fire comes up and burns your ass. And if you stand there to even try to think about it, a flaming guinea pig comes out. Yeah, flaming guinea pigs are pretty weird.
Flaming guinea pigs?
When you die, you turn into a mummy. That I can't understand. Then you got these disappearing green things.
How can you turn into a mummy when you die?
Ugh. Guess what the toughest enemies in the game are? Coffee cups. You think they'd shatter after just one hit, but no, they take forever to break. I don't get it. Lots of the enemies are just
that's stupid. I don't know why they make coffee cups the toughest thing.
Don't fuck with the coffee cups. The boss battles are cool, although sometimes really random, like this blue guy that comes apart. Come on, die! Alright. Oh, he still got a head. Yeah. You got the crystal monkey man, the evil snowman, the fire dragon, the flame guy, the face that emerges from the wall, the woman who multiplies to 3, gotta shoot the real one. Then there's the Grim Reaper who looks like Dracula from Castlevania 2. Then there's the Grim Reaper, which reminds me of Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, that does look like something from Little Shop of Horrors.
Lewis in Ghostbusters. Then you got Stay Puft, who relentlessly attacks you during the stage, but then at the end, you finally get to punish him for all the shit he put you through. Die! Get him! Yeah! He's dead as shit.
Oh, you got him.
In a sea of terrible Ghostbusters games, this one stands out, and it's still fun to play. If you could somehow get your hands on it, I'd check it out.
So this concludes my 3-part review of all the Ghostbusters games that I can get my hands on. Is it kind of ironic that I end on one that's actually kind of decent? I don't know. I mean, is it any more ironic that the same guy who did the voice for Garfield did the voice for Peter Venkman in the Ghostbusters cartoon, while Bill Murray was the live-action Peter Venkman, and he also did the voice of Garfield in the movie?
Yeah, we don't talk about that film.
And one more thing. Ghostbusters 3. Is it really going to happen?
No.
Should it happen?
That was never Ghostbusters 3.
If they made the Santa Claus 3, Free Willy 3, Home Alone 3, Psycho 3, The Never-Ending Story 3, Problem Child 3, and about 10,000 Scary Movie and American Pie sequels, all the crap that gets shat out of Hollywood's big fat fucking ass, I don't see why Ghostbusters 3 shouldn't get made.
Well, there originally was never a Ghostbusters 3.
I would love to see those guys put on the proton packs
one
more time.
However,
just the Ghostbusters
I'll explain after the video.
Now, excuse me. I gotta take out the garbage.
Why do you keep doing that? What has the car ever done to you? Why do you keep... Are you trying to break it? Like, why did you do that? There you go. Alright, that was, there you have it, guys. That was Fire pause it. There you have it, guys. That was Ghostbusters Part 3 by the Angry Video Game Nerd. Hope you guys enjoy. What I was trying to explain, because he was talking about Ghostbusters 3, there was actually never a Ghostbusters 3. But Ghostbusters, the video game, I consider that as Ghostbusters 3. The actual true Ghostbusters 3. Also for Ghostbusters 4 is, I consider that to be Ghostbusters Afterlife in the Frozen Empire. It's Ghostbusters 5. We don't talk about the 2016 one. We forget about that one. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video of the Angry Video Game Nerd as much as I did. I will try to get a video up between either 8:30 or 9 p.m. today. We will be taking a look at a TF2 video. It's kind of like a surprise. I will surprise you guys. It's like almost a 30-minute long TF2 video, but it's mostly just 27 minutes. Anyways, if you want to watch the original video, it would be in the link in the description below. Subscribe to Cinematic's channel. Subscribe to me before you go, and I will catch you guys a bit later for some Team Fortress 2.